Hello, everybody! I'm Ramsis. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our look back at Legend of Zelda Second Quest, the Game Boy Advance version of the original Legend of Zelda, because why not? Let's do something different and the same, but it's still retro, so it fits a lot of different categories at once. That's why we like to do things like that here. Not just make it simple, we'll make it a little more complicated, but the same. So if you could beat this, you could beat the NES, you could beat any version of it, the GameCube, the virtual ones, the Switch, anything that you play the original classic Zelda, you can beat if you beat this version. So that's fine. It fits every category. All right. So what are we up to now? We're going to be heading to level 3 next. All right. Level 3 is our next goal. But before we get there, we want to stock up on a little things here and there. All right. So we have the recorder now. That's great. So now we can use the recorder in the overworld. And there are some things that open up by using the recorder. So that's pretty good. And we also need to get something that we're going to need, quote unquote, in the third level. It's not a you must have it item, but it's cool to have this item if you want to get it. So why not? We'll get it. We'll show a complete playthrough here and we'll get something that you don't really need, but it's cool to get anyway. So we might as well do what you're meant to do here. Okay? So that's the goal here. We'll see how long that all takes. But before we get back to our second quest adventures, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see and have something to say, and many of you do. It is appreciated. Check us out on Vespors Retro Reviews. Our retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. All right. So what are we going to do? How are we going to get closer to where we have to go? I think we will use the whistle, because if we use it right here, nothing will happen. It'll teleport us to level 1. All right, so we're going to go to level 1. That'll be a good starting point, and then we can work our way to where we're going to get this bait. All right, so let's have at it. Back to the game. Here we go. Second quest. Okay. There we go. We'll take 5. Oops. Thought I had the boomerang, but I did not. But let's equip it now so we don't forget that we want it. So never mind, we do not have to use the whistle because I forgot we are already pretty close to where we have to go, but that is not true either. No, no, no. Do you see what happens if you try to go back? Oh, well, look at that. Hey, we got something here. Why don't we go in and see what we got here? Alright, that's level 4. Not what we need, by the way. We are not going to level 4, but hey, we found it by accident. I wasn't even looking for it. I forgot this is where level 4 is, but yes. Eventually we will need level 4, but as I was saying, here's what happens if you go to the right, and you just keep going to the right. So unfortunately, no, we are going to have to do this a little bit differently here, alright? Oops, let's get everything. There we go, we got our heart back. Okay. Very good. Now, what was in here? I forgot. Oh, yeah, the money-making game. No, we don't need that. We don't need the money. Let's play money-making game. Definitely not. So let's see. I think we will do the original plan. Whoops, I said original plan. There we go. And use our whistle. Here we go. And whoosh, here we go. Let's get out of here. Alright, so it's taking us somewhere totally random. Alright, so maybe it's yes, it's taking us to the original locations of things, which is interesting. I forgot it did that. It does not take you to second quest location. It takes you to first quest locations. Alright, well, anyway, we have to go to level 1 anyway, so let's get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, that's better. That's where we wanted to go. The level 1, which is the same in both quests, so that's why that works out just fine. So what do we have to do? We have to work our way all the way to the top right of the map. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. And now don't forget, we can use the whistle in the overworld now in certain places. So we can take advantage of that if we pass anything that fits the criteria. Wow, do you see that? Alright. Zola is very annoying, isn't he? Alright, let's keep going. Alright, let's get some levers. There we go. We got our hearts back. We're good. And we'll get some more levers, because we can. There we go. Alright, we don't need these. Now this is going to be the first spot that we're going to use our whistle, yeah. So let's get rid of some stuff here first. Clear out the area so we have a little peace and quiet here. Wait for the pinheads to stop, there we go. Alright, so now you take out your whistle, here we go. And now let's see what happens if I use it in this random desert spot here. Oh, look at that! Alright, so now you can use the whistle in more places in this game. And let's see what we just opened up here. Oh, look! It's a secret to everybody. Yes, we will take that. Absolutely. 10 more bucks. I'm not against that. So there you go. That's what the whistle does now. It opens up new things that you weren't able to get in the original quest. Yeah. So that's why they give it to you in the second dungeon, by the way, because it's now more useful than it was in the first quest. Yeah. There we go. Alright, 2 fairies. We don't need either of them. Let's keep going. Alright, we got $1 for all our troubles. Let's go. Alright, keep going. Alright, keep going. Alright, we don't want this. That's not good. Alright. We do want this, though. This is... Now, we're not going to get... I'll show you. We're not going to get the blue ring. We don't have enough yet. But we are going to get the bait, because the bait is actually cheaper in this shop, alright? That's why he says, boy, this is really expensive, because he has some items on sale. The key normally would be 100, and the bait would normally be 100 also. So he has for cheaper. But we're just going to get... And we're going to have to get the blue ring eventually, too. But right now, we're just going to get the bait. Because we are going to need that where we're going. And we're going to head there now. Let's go. I think we're ready. For the pinheads, here we go. Alright, I missed it. Oh, now we got it. Okay. Let's get Zor, because he's annoying. There we go. Nice to kill him. Now that we have the white sword, we can actually defeat him. Isn't it great? Alright, let's keep going. Alright, what do we have here? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Alright. And these aren't as hard anymore either. There we go. That doesn't mean we don't want to still take our chances here. Alright, so did we already get this? I don't remember. I think we did. Yeah, we did. Alright, we already got that. So let's keep going. Haha, can't get me. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure we already got that too. Alright. But having the shield comes in handy, folks. It definitely does. Alright. Get out of here. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's get you. And no, we can't get anything here, unfortunately, so let's keep going. Alright, we're back to the desert. That's not where we ought to go. But let's burn a bush here. Let's see what happens if I burn. And I don't remember which bush it is, so I'll just take a guess here. Yep, it's that one. Okay. And this is... we need the letter. Well, we'll get that later. We don't need that yet. But eventually we do need that, yes. Alright. Alright, so we're going to head west and refill our... Well, let's turn off the candle. We're going to head west, refill our energy, and then we'll head to level 3, alright? I think that's a good idea. Yes, that is a good idea, Ramsis. Let's do it. Okay. What all this stuff? Alright, keep going. Don't worry about getting hit. We're about to heal up anyways. It doesn't matter. There we go. Alright, we got nothing, but it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna heal here. There you go. It's the fairy pond. And now we're gonna head to level 3. Yes, I think it is time to finally head to level 3. So let's go. But I'm not against getting more Tektites. They always leave money behind, right? Case in point. Alright. Now let's see. Which way do I go? I think I go up now. And now we're going to use the whistle here. Very important. Alright? This is going to be very important. Use the whistle here. Alright? There we go. We just got another heart container. Like I said, very important. You want this heart container. Make sure to use... Yep, that's right. Use that whistle. Get our heart. Okay. That'll help us greatly in the next dungeon. Yep. Alright, speaking of the next dungeon, it's this way. Get the... levers, yep. Alright. We don't need that. Alright. Keep going. Now we go this way. And what do we got? Octorox. Alright. And now, here is level 3. And you're probably wondering, what are you talking about, level 3? There's nothing here. Well, oh, we don't need the bombs. Well, yes, there is. We gotta use what we've been using the whole time, the whistle. That's why you have to get the whistle in level 2 before you can do level 3, which I think is great. It's sort of forcing you to go in quasi-order. You don't have to go in perfect order, but you can't do level 3 unless you be in level 2. So there you go. There's the order. Alright, let's use our whistle. There we go. And now we head in. Let's go. Alright, so all the openings are always the same. It's always a single color-ish with these statue things over there. So that's it for now. So let's keep going. We'll go up here. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so we got the gorilla, which I hate. But now we have a white sword, so they won't be too bad this time. You can see they're a little easier to deal with, right? Alright. Now, to use the key or not to use the key, that is the question, right? Well, I think we're not going to use the key. We'll come back. Let's keep going. And what do we got? We got the ropes that glow now. So these are faster and more aggressive than the first quests. So the ones that glow are faster and charge at you harder, right? That's why they're glowing here. To let you know that this is the upgraded version of the rope, yeah. Alright, bombs we don't need, but we'll take the bug, why not? There we go. And now, is there anything we can do here? No, so it's going to be a straight line up, pretty much. We're going to keep going up, here we go. Alright, we got the map, and it's the letter L, as you can see. Yes, the letter L. But all these fireballs are getting to us here. Alright. Definitely needed that. And we definitely need that. And we definitely need to get out of here. Let's go. Alright, and now we have the Stalfos that fire daggers. Remember them? Oh, let's get our heart back. There we go. Alright, we'll take the key, absolutely. Go up. Now this is why we needed the bait. What does this say? Grumble, grumble. Now do you remember the first quest? What do you do when you get a grumble, grumble? Well, you gotta take out the bait and offer it. There you go. He took the bait. Alright. Now we go up. We're gonna use the key, absolutely. Let's see what he was guarding. Alright, more of these guys. Our favorite, Korea. Alright, so far nothing. Alright, and it's the upgraded boomerang, the magical boomerang. Now, do we really need it? No, but it does come in handy, right? So it'll go all the way, yeah, across the screen. So it's much better coverage, much more useful. You don't have to get closer anymore. So it's worth it. But unfortunately, that's it. That's the whole dungeon. I mean, look how small this dungeon is, and you wonder why they do it. I mean, it's a letter L, so far we've gotten what? An E, an A, and an L, so that spells L, E-L. E-L? I don't know what that is, but yeah, we'll try to figure out what they're trying to spell here. But we got the letter L with the little hyphen, or a quote, or a period. I don't know what the two dots are supposed to represent, but it's a letter. But it's a very small dungeon, and I guess that's because to fit the second quest onto this cartridge, they had to make some changes, some cuts. So some of the dungeons have to be a little smaller, and this is very small. I mean, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rooms in total, this whole dungeon. I mean, it's kind of laughable. But we're going to go all the way back down. Let's go all the way back down. There's no secrets that we're missing here. Just going to go all the way back down. I mean, we know where we have to go. Yep, let's keep going. We don't need the bomb still, so let's keep going. So we know where we have to go. This door right here. That is right. This is the only place we haven't been, so let's go. And it's... Ah, the Dongos, our favorite. Alright, let's get them. I ain't afraid of no Dongos, that's for sure. Alright. And even if we lose our bombs, we know where we can get more, right? And we didn't lose them, so there you go. But you know something? I think we should go back for the bombs. Yeah, I really do. I mean, it's convenient enough that we're just going to go back for it. Now, you notice how the gorilla have magical boomerangs. So whatever you have is what they have. That's due to the sprite they're using, obviously. So we have magic boomerangs. They now have magic boomerangs. Oh, do you believe it? It barely touched me. Alright, let's keep going. Go get those bombs. Alright, we have to get the ropes again. Alright, use the boomerang. Yep, very good. Alright, let's get the bombs. There we go. Alright. So we're back to 8 bombs. Okay. Alright, the Dongos are dead, so we don't have to worry about them. Let's use the keyhole here. Alright, there's a compass, which is kind of laughable. Oh, gee, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Alright, so that's sort of the clue that you gotta do something to get it, pretty much. Right. And, gee, I wonder what we're supposed to do after we defeat all the wall crawlers here. I don't know. Remember, don't get the clock when there's more of them, but we defeated all of them, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so what do? We push this block. That's right. Alright, and now we'll get the keys here. Yeah. I guess we don't have to worry about it too much. There we go. Alright, now we're in the other chamber, and there's... Alright, yeah, we do have to defeat them, because the door won't open unless we do. Alright, so we gotta be a little careful here. But not too careful, because we already defeated the boss, and even better, we just got the stopwatch, so that's it. Alright. And that's it. That was level 3. Yes, in all its glory. There we go. Not too difficult. And thus ends level 3. So we have a little more time here. So let's go build up some money so we can buy the blue ring. You can see that we were struggling a little bit. Is that the right way to put it? Yes, that was a little bit of a challenge there. So let's see if we can get some more of the money. I don't think there's any more whistle locations nearby that will help us money-wise, so that we're on our own in those regards. But we can at least go around and beat up on some Tektites and get rid of some money that way, right? Yeah, so let's see what we can do. Let's go. So here we have Octoroks. They sometimes leave money. Then there's some money. Oh, good. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, and these are the Moblins. Alright. Alright, no money there. Keep going. So what we have to get? We have to get 250. That is the goal here. 250. Let's go all the way down here. Yeah, there we go. Now remember, you can't block when you're firing. Remember that. But we can use the magical boomerang to get things all the way on the other side of the screen. It's great. Alright, nothing here. Let's keep going. Go north. Alright. All that for 1 rupee, I'll tell you. Keep going. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's get rid of Zola if we can. And we can. Alright. Very good. And we're back to full health. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, this rock again is nothing in the second quest, so just a nice little monument here because it doesn't do anything. Nope. And let's see, I think we already got the money here, right? Yeah, we did. So we already got this money. There'll be none left there. So we'll just defeat. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Now we can't beat these. When you stop the clock, if they're still spinning, you can't beat them. Nope. But that one wasn't spinning, so we got $5 for it. Not bad. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, we didn't get anything yet. Alright, a heart, we don't need that. Let's keep going. Alright, let's get all these. There we go. Alright, we already got the money here, so that won't help us. Let's keep going. Oh, well. Alright, that worked. If we can avoid, yes, we avoided. Okay. But we don't need to go this way, or 2-way. No, no point in going this way. Let's keep going, let's go back. There's nothing that'll help us that way. Go south. Alright, we're back to where level 1 is. Now, is there anything here, I guess you're probably asking, right? Is there... Oh, Ramses, in the original quest, there was something good here. Well, you're right, there might be something good here. Let's go look. I think we forgot to search here, actually, the first time we were there. Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, we did find one! Alright, okay, good. We'll take it. How much? $30! That will definitely help us, right? Because we need... Don't forget, 250. We need 250. Alright, we'll do a little more searching. And then I think we're going to call her out. Let's get out of here. I think there's another money location not too far from here. Alright. Alright, let's use the whistle right here and see what happens. I said right here and see what happens. Thank you. There it is. Okay, let's see if this is money or if we are gonna owe money. Let's see what it is. Yep, we found another one. Very good. Alright, so let's hope this is a big one. Yep, $30. Alright, so we're very close now. So, what do we need? 250. Remember, that's what we need. 250. Okay. So, let's see. Where else can we go? Let's go this way. Alright, these Octoroks. Yeah, we'll take it. Right, we already got the money here, so we don't have to worry about that one. But we'll take that, yes. Alright, so where else can we try? Let's see. I mean, we've already pretty much gotten all the local stuff here. So, we're not going to have much more in the means of secrets, but that's okay. Ah, it's too close. Alright, let's keep going. Very good. Going. Now, Tektites always give good stuff, so we want to beat them. I said Tektites always give good stuff. Nope, they didn't give anything this time. Do you believe it? Oh, well. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, we don't need any of the stuff there. I don't think there's anything here to get. Back to the starting point. And what do we got here? Alright, Octorok. Very good. Alright, there's the travel point. Let's see if the blue ones are any better. Yes, a little better. Okay. $10 right there, yeah. Now, I think we're going to use this because we want to get closer to where we have to go for the blue ring, remember? The blue ring's all the way in the top right, remember? So we want to head to, let's see, what's a close one? Let me think. Yeah, it would be the one that's sort of right there. Yes, that would be it. But before we do, we need 20 more bucks, or 19 to be exact. So let's just go up here and see what we could do. Some tech tights. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got our heart back. See if we can get the fairy. No, we did not. Nope. Oh, well, what to do is the old oh, we got the heart. Okay. Alright, so that was nothing. We got absolutely nothing except for $1 out of all that, so that wasn't worth it. Let's keep going. Alright, we got $2 out of that. So we're almost there. Nope, these things won't do anything for us. Good. And nothing up there. Alright, so we only need a little. We're almost there. Let's just keep on trying to get it. We're almost there. And then we'll call it an episode once we do. Alright. Alright, we're getting close. Very close now. 9 to go. So let's just get it over with. And then we'll call it a session. I don't think you guys mind waiting a little bit, right? Sometimes these things give money, so I'll wait. You have to be really patient to get these things. Really patient to get these things. Come on, let's get closer. Alright, it's not stopping. Nope, let's keep going. Sometimes they don't stop, that's how it goes. Alright. Nope, nothing there. What about moblins? Alright, we'll take it. We need $8. $8. That's all we need. $8. Let's find it. Anything on this screen? Yes. Oh, we don't need bombs. We do need that. Ah. Alright, 2 to go. 2 to go. One to go. 1 to go. There we go. Alright, let's go get it. This is gonna make our life much easier. And Ramsis will be very happy that he spent the time to farm for money. Because, yes, this game is not easy. Let's get the heart. There we go. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's avoid these things. Oh well, okay. Alright, let's go get it, and then we're getting out of here. Then we're done for the episode. Let's go buy the blue ring. Boy, this is really expensive. Alright, so we're buying the blue ring. And there goes all our money. Well, we're broke, but what does it show in the top there? A blue ring. So we have the blue ring now, and you won't know it until we leave the screen due to graphical limitations. But there you go. We have the blue ring. We defeated level 3. We're up to how many hearts now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hearts. We're doing very well here. We got a lot of the extra monies that are hidden. And now we know where level 4 is because I showed you where level 4 was. So that's where we're going to head to next time. All right. We are doing very well. And we have to also get that letter eventually because we are going to want to buy health potions. And you can't do that without the letter. So we're going to have to find that. All right. That'll be all for next time. So, with that being the case, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see, have something to say. Check us out on our main channel, Vespors Retro Reviews, where Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. And don't forget, me and Vespors did a full playthrough of the first quest of The Legend of Zelda on the NES on our channel, so check it out there if you want to see how that went. This is the second quest, as promised in that episode, that we would do the second quest here. We being me, because Vespors wanted no part of it. But that's our fearless leader. He has no patience for this stuff. I have patience for this because I think this is the greatest game ever made. And I am enjoying showing all this to you. Thank you for sharing it with me. Thank you for being here as my guest as well. Hopefully you're enjoying. All right, we'll see you all next time for The Legend of Zelda Second Quest. Game Boy Advance version. Yep, still the same thing. Just stretched out for a Game Boy Advance screen. And that is it for now. Catch you all next time as we go to level 4 and try to get the letters. See you then. Goodbye, everybody.